Alright, we are back for round 2. That hand is not the best. Don't really like the fact that I have both equipment. It means that Stoneforge Mystic is just pretty much a dead draw. It's not bad, but it's... just don't like that hand very much. Yeah, the fact that the Stoneforge is complete trash now is like... yeah, it's kinda annoying. It's not even super... I mean, I have the turn to cheat it, turn 3 Primas, but it's not even that good. I don't know. I feel like I could do slightly better than that. I have a bit too much white too. It's close. It's like not awful, but it's certainly not very good. I'm still gonna keep it, but I think it's actually pretty borderline, just because for the reason I just mentioned. Just yeah, and it's kind of slow for Vintage Cube. Like if my opponent is doing something crazy, like playing some elf. Well, second blue is not bad. Not really necessary, but not bad. At least Cheetah should be good against elf if I'm not dead before I can hit with my Primas. We'll see, we'll see. I might even keep the Cheetah in hand just to make it a surprise. Otherwise, if my opponent knows about the Cheetah, they might play in another way. But here, like, if my opponent has a good start and play, a turn 3 natural order, I'm just gonna be, like, there standing and not doing anything relevant. It's a pretty fast start, by the way, as you can see. So next turn they will have, yeah, 6 mana. 6 mana on turn 3, and I'm just standing there not doing anything. It cannot really be a good news. Frost Titan is not a bad card, it's like not really doing much here. The thing is, I kinda wanna keep the Cheetah around to have the surprise. If I draw a 2-drop on by turn 4, it's gonna be slightly annoying because I would like to equip and attack. Also, yeah. If they have a way to destroy it, like a Reclamation Sage or something like that, it's super bad. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. Here, if my opponent plays something like Acidic Slime and destroy one of my land, or Primal Command, it's pretty much game over. And I think that's one of the reasons this hand and my deck in general is just a bit too weak for Vintage Cube. I mean, I could have a counterspell here, and maybe for... no, I could not play a Plains, otherwise I cannot play Brimaz. Drenched Eremite. I can beat that. It's good though. Like if my opponent follow that with a what the name of that card? Gaia's Cradle right here, I think I'll lose. Like Gaia's Cradle play, I don't know. No, it's not a Gaia's Cradle. So I don't know, if they spend their upkeep paying for that, it's fine. If they don't, it's fine too. I don't know. And Cheetah is pretty good against, the Squirrels and the Eremites. That's another reason why, keeping it in hand I think was decent. I did not know about the Eremite obviously, but now if my opponent wants to pay to keep that around, I can just equip Prima's attack with it. They will probably block with their Squirrels, but then I can use the Cheetah to kind of sweep the board. Okay, they will pay. I'd rather them pay and not do something too broken right here. My opponent doesn't have really any good attack. Also, if they start to attack with the squirrels, which they might do, then I can freely attack with Brimaz, and that'd be good. Otherwise, actually attacking with Jita is not that great, I think, because what, they block with all the squirrels. I mean, my token is gonna be blocked by a squirrel, Brimaz by 3 other squirrel, and then search for tomorrow. That's not a problem. I hope he attacks. I don't think he should attack though. Even not knowing about GT, attacking would not make much sense. Just losing some creatures for no reason doesn't seem like a good path to follow. So yeah, Brimas doesn't have exactly a good attack here. So let's say I do that. Then what happens? I kill one squirrel. Actually I killed 2 squirrels, 3 squirrels actually, if they want to block my cat too. And this and that. Actually it's worth it, I think. Yeah. Seems worth it. Pretty much leave my opponent with only 1 squirrels facing my cheetah and no creature. Yeah, that sounds fine. Because if they double or triple block here, I can just deal... well, I can deal just 2 here and 1 here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine actually. Unfortunately, I can't deal 1/1/1. The rules doesn't allow me to do that, but... yeah, I think that's still pretty fine. I don't think I can do that, yeah. No, you cannot do that. You can deal all the damage on the first one, but you cannot jump if you haven't killed the first one. It's fine though. I mean, 2 more squirrels are gonna die here. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and I think getting rid of the Elvish Mystic is also pretty decent. Okay, so my opponent has spent 10 mana and is left with 1 squirrel. I'm mostly worried about what they could have in hand, but yeah, the Hermit was not really an issue. In a few turns I'll be able to cast my Frost Titan, which could handle, you know, just maybe another Titan or something big, so that's good. I have an Angel coming in, Batterskull. I don't know, it really depends on what they try to play. Okay, so they have their own Titan, which is one of the cards I was fearing the most. If they don't have anything else, it's actually fine, because my first Titan can deal with that. Okay, fetching white, well, that might be bad news. Kinda have to play the Colonnade now. Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. Okay. Yes. Well, at least Emir Angel should be pretty good this game, if it doesn't die, just because of, you know, I have a decent amount of lands, 1 fetch, so it should provide me with good flock of birds. So next turn I don't think I will actually equip the cheetah. I think I will most likely fetch, get another bird, and Frost Titan their Primeval Titan. What happened there? Oh, they harmonized? Ooh, that's pretty bad for me, because they have a bunch of mana to use. That's one of the worst things that could have happened. So now my opponent's hand is full of threats. And I don't know, maybe I can just raise them with my flyers. It really depends on the... The thing is, next turn they can play something like Hulamog. I'm pretty worried, to be honest. Yeah, Primeval Titan into Harmonize was probably the worst thing they could do to me at this point. Yeah, they can pretty much cast anything, even a Miracle at that point almost. Because this is 2, would be 4, 10. Yeah, they can cast a Miracle next turn with the Grim Monolith. If they don't have anything relevant left in hand though, we might be good. If they have a Miracle, I die, right? Yeah, that's 5, 12, yeah, it's GG. I guess Arid Mesa would help against a Miracle. I mean, the Emeria Angel, but still, I don't think you can really beat a hard cast Emrakul. Actually, Frost Titan does deal with Emrakul, interestingly enough. Okay. Well, good news here is that even if my opponent does have Emrakul in hand as their last card, I can maybe still win. Because I would sack, a few lands, chump with a bird, sack D2 as a bird, then I can Frost Titan, tap the Emrakul, but then they will be able to Primeval Titan, but I have the Batterskull. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really want them to cast Emrakul, but if they have that, I can maybe still win. Looks like an Emrakul to me. Okay, Tooth and Nail. That's probably worse than Emrakul. That might be beatable actually, or maybe not beatable, but raceable. The fact that GT is gonna die is pretty annoying though. But I guess if they kill GT, they don't kill the Colonnade, and then I have a 2-turn clock, where my opponent doesn't have a 2-turn clock. Huh. I mean, they cannot kill me next turn. Actually, yeah, there is 6 power of trample. No, because, well, if I tap that, this is gonna be untapped. Huh. Problem. So, if I attack with the Frost Titan, it also crashes into Progenitus. What's my move? Stoneforge Mystic is not doing anything. So I can attack for 6, and then I have to kill the turn after that. And then... But I don't have enough toughness. Well, actually with the Batterskull I do. And my opponent has no cards left in hand. Let me just think. If this dies, I cannot let this die because it would kill my Colonnade. I have to take 10 from that. Now I have 1 blocker here. I need to attack for 6, otherwise I don't have to kill the turn after that. I will have 2 blockers with the Mystic. Batterskull blocks the Primus. And yeah, I think it's fine, and I block here. Or I guess I could attack with Frost Titan, tap the Primeval, and it dies to Progenitus. But actually, if I attack with that and they block with Woodfall Primus and kill the Colonnade, then I don't have any out. So I cannot attack with Frost Titan. The only winning play, I think, if they don't top deck, which hopefully they will not, is attack for 6. Put them in a spot where the Colonnade plus those are lethal. Play the Mystic just to have a blocker. I mean, 1 more blocker. Nope. And play the Batterskull. Yeah, I think, unless they top deck, I think I win. This blocks here. This, I mean, my 2 small 1 blocks the 2 there, and this blocks the Woodfall Primus. I take 12 but gain 4, and I end up at 4 life, and they are dead next turn unless they have, yeah, top deck something. So I have the win here, unless they draw some sort of reach creature or a way to destroy artifact or enchantment, or maybe some other stuff that I don't know about. A Sword to Plowshare would probably be good enough. Not really though, because I would gain 6 life. Pass to Exile would be enough. O-Ring would be enough. Yeah, I think there's a decent amount of cards that win the game for my opponent, but they just need to top deck right now. I guess since they fetch 4 land of the Primeval, they probably have a decent amount of spells in their library and not many lands left. Still, we are in trouble. Okay, so they are making the attack I was anticipating. And there's nothing I can do. But if they don't have anything left, I do win. Okay, so this is gonna block here. Now the question is, can I afford to block us? So take... no, it's not safe. I could in theory block here and then just take 10. I'd rather be a bit safer. Also I can move the Batterskull later on. Actually I can move the Batterskull and this also gives me the win if the Colonnade somehow dies. Either way I think that's the safe block here. So I should end up at 4 unless I miscounted. And now the opponent is dead on the backswing unless they have something. If I can win after my opponent casting a an entwined tooth and nail, that'd be pretty sweet. Now the question is there a better play between animating that and equipping Batterskull? I mean, if they have a removal, I cannot win anyway. I'm gonna animate the colonnade. I don't think it should change anything. Because even if I equip that, I'm not gonna gain enough life. Actually, if they have some sort of flash reach creature, I don't think it exists, but then I gain 7, I go up to 11, and I have blocker for Primus. But if they have an instant speed way to destroy... I think actually if I equip and they have an instant speed way to destroy artifact, I lose. So I think attacking with Colonnade is actually safer. I'm gonna play my land first though. I don't think it will matter, but I might as well do that. Yeah, this plays around you know, anything that could kill an artifact at instant speed, so I think it's good enough reason to do that over playing Batterskull. I think my opponent is most likely dead since they did not play anything on their turn. But I just wanted to make sure, you know. And I don't think there's any reach flash creature they could play here. Alright, so we just got the win. Well, difficult, but okay, green ramp. Splashing for some colors. Well, they showed a well, they showed 2 artifacts. I think I think I could and maybe should main deck that. The things are not looking especially good once again. Wingmare is probably fine. Control Magic and Metamorph are usually great in this kind of matchup. Being able to fly was good here. Verdict I think is pretty good here. Beansley, flying creature is pretty good too. Again, sword doesn't seem great. Basically, my opponent is playing the same color as my last opponent, interestingly enough. Question is, do I want Wasteland? They showed a decent amount of non-basic land. Thing is, usually Wasteland is not the best against Ram deck, especially on draw, because if they play, I don't know, turn 1 Savannah into, well, I do have the Savannah, but Temple Garden into Llanowar Elves, I don't really want to Wasteland them because they will be 1 mana ahead, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna submit this way. Flyer seems pretty good in this matchup. Early pressure should be good. I do have both, so could be decent. Force of Will and Mana Leak are probably also quite stellar. And I managed to win last time despite having a fairly slow draw, so I don't know. Shouldn't... Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. I don't think it should be too bad, but it's not like really good either. Okay, I cannot really keep a 6-lander. Well, that one seems good enough. I need to draw land though, but I do like Disenchant. Mentor is also... My open deck is most likely not playing any or very few removal, so Mentor should pretty much shine. I just hope I can end up casting that. And Banishing Light is amazing because, you know, obviously it doesn't deal with Progenitus, which I don't think I will win if they have that. Like, if they have a Sylvan Caryatid here into a turn 3, or Wall of Fruit into a turn 3, Natural Order, I cannot win, but, you know, such is life, I guess. Ooh, well, now I can. So that's sweet. Mana Leak was very good draw. I think if they have Natural Order, they would cast it right now. So I will not play... I mean, if they play something else, I don't think I will play around, you know, keeping the Mana Leak for Natural Order. And you know, they didn't show Natural Order yet. We saw it in the draft, I think, but we didn't saw it yet. I mean, since it was in the draft, it's probably in my opponent's deck, I would assume, given what they showed, especially a Progenitus, but still. I don't think I should play around that right now. So best case scenario, they play a Coalition Relic that I can disenchant, then I play my Mentor, and then, Hopefully I can untap before they do something too crazy and I have Mana Leak and Banishing Light in the back. Given the Banishing Light, the card I'm the most, I'm the most afraid of right now is Progenitus. Since my opponent is thinking so hard, I think they do have the natural order, and I think they are pondering if it's worth playing right now or not. They play the Relic though, okay, and they have another play, Grim Monolith. Huh. Interesting. I think, well, next turn they will pretty much have 6 mana no matter what I do next turn. Monolith give them potentially 8 mana though, so they could R-cast Woodfall Primus. I think I should kill the Monolith. Even though Relic seems like, much better card on the longer run. I don't really want them to hardcast a if they hardcast a Woodfall Primus next turn, it could be really bad. I mean, I have the Banishing Light, but still. I cannot recast it if they destroy one of my land, and I don't draw another one. Ooh, Opposition is super sweet. Honestly, since they sowed quite a lot last turn, they might have the natural order. I'm not sure I should play around that, though. I mean, if I just keep Mana Leak and do nothing, they will probably continue to not play their natural order, and if they have nothing, I really want to be able to apply pressure and then stand on the back of my Mentor to win. Also, if I draw a land next turn and I can Opposition, it could be game if they don't play something too silly here. Like if they play an Hermit here, a Deranged Hermit, or even a Primeval Titan. Well, Primeval Titan would be annoying, but Deranged Hermit I think I could easily beat. So hopefully this is just, a mediocre 5-drop of some sort. Well, it seems like natural order though. Okay, 5-drop. Well, anything that's not natural order I think I can beat. Mirror's Wake would be pretty difficult to beat, potentially. Well, I guess I can Banishing Light if they play Mirror's Wake. Ooh, Primal Command. Okay, that's clearly in the realm of the things I can beat. It's pretty annoying, but they will fetch a creature that I will be able to counter next turn because of Mana Leak. And yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna attack. I don't think they should block, but they might block. Just because of prowess. So it's pretty free damage. Actually, I could also remove the Coalition Relic from the game. I think I will just pass the turn and keep Mana Leak available though. It's a bit safer if they top deck Natural Order. I guess they need a land if they want to cast their Titan, or at least to wait one turn. But if my opponent just play some random 3-drop and charge the Relic, I can Banishing Light after that, for example. And it's gonna be pretty annoying for them, obviously. Okay. I mean, an alternative play could really have been to Banishing Light the Relic and attack. It's a bit more aggressive. It's maybe better. I deal 1 more damage, and they have maximum 5 mana next turn. I don't know, it's kinda close. It's kinda close. I think both plays have their advantages and, issue, I guess. Keeping Banishing Light around is good though. Give me a bit of protection against silly creatures, and I don't have a lot of removal, so I think it's quite useful. And then you cannot really go wrong by keeping a counterspell available, I think, so seems good. So best case scenario, they try to play maybe their Primeval Titan, I Mana Leak, then I top deck a land, I Opposition, and I lock down the game, unless they have an instant speed way to destroy my thing. Which they might not have, since I think we saw a Nature's Claim from... Yeah, I think my first opponent played the Nature's Claim, so this opponent might not have... and I have the Disenchant, And there aren't actually that many ways to kill artifact and enchantment at instant speed. You know, the green player is likely to have maybe an acidic slime, a reclamation sage. I think in this version of the vintage cube there is the conclave naturalist, the 4 mana. I mean the 5 mana 4/4, which is actually the same, the exact same card as the old Indrik Stomp Howler from Guild Pack, which did exactly the same thing. But I think they replaced it with the Naturalist, or maybe they put both, I don't know. Maybe they just put the Naturalist because it's an elf, but I don't think there's any synergies with elf in this cube. Maybe it's just, you know, to put newer cards that people are you know, have knowledge about. I mean, if you have the choice between the two, and you are, you know, the cube designer, maybe putting the more recent one that most likely more people have played around is a better choice. I mean, all in all, it doesn't change anything, but I thought they could do that. My opponent seems to have, you know, left for maybe a coffee or something though. So maybe I'll pause the video and come back when... Oh no, finally. So we are in their main step. Alright, so if they draw a land, if they drew a land, they can play the Titan. Otherwise, they will have to charge the Relic, in which case I couldn't, you know, banishing like that. Oracle of Moldiah. It's not the most threatening. I think I want a mana like that though, especially when I have the Mentor and a bit of pressure. And I think if I mana leak here and I top deck a land, I have the win. And I think that's pretty great, because after that I can tap 2 lands, make sure they don't do match, or a land and a relic, and after that I can Banishing Light into maybe Batterskull and make sure, you know, my opponent is never able to cast anything too big, which, you know, it should be good. Okay. Now, should I deal 3 damage or tap 1 more mana? If I tap 2, I think I will tap 3 mana. Yup. Okay, so my opponent... No, never mind. I want to tap that. Well, they can charge it in response, but... It'd be what it be. Yeah, sure. Should not tap the Arbor Elf. Or I guess I could, but I would... Well, maybe I should have done that. Tapping the Arbor Elf before I tap a Forest, and they cannot really do anything about that. Like, they can untap a Forest, but that would not matter. I guess all in all it's kind of the same, except that here they can attack me for 1. Which is most likely not a problem, but could end up being something. Not sure if my opponent took the mana just to take the mana. Yeah, apparently that's what they did. I mean, no reason not to float the mana, but I guess if you have nothing, you are just wasting a bit of your time and your opponent time for not many reasons. Well, actually, yeah. Opposition, the Relic was not the best way to do that. I will Banishing Light Relic next turn though. And this might seal the deal for me, because after that my opponent will be left with only 2 mana, I think. And unless I can deal with opposition right now, yeah, it's gonna be troublesome. But they have 5 mana, so they could play the Conclave Naturalist I was talking about, or an Acidic Slime. And I think if I drenched. Okay, Hermit is annoying, but they will not be able to pay for it. So I mean, I can beat the Squirrels. Yeah, I think the best way to lock my opponent is to get rid of the Relic and tap all of their lands. Upkeep. Or actually Arbor Elf and then all the lands. No, they will be able to pay actually. But I can still beat that. Now let's see if they want to pay. But if they pay, I can tap their creatures, so it's kinda, yeah, sure. Okay, sure. I think Gideon should give me the win though. Okay, so let's tap one squirrel. And I'm at 20, it's not like I'm under a lot of pressure. And if I play Batterskull, it gives me 2 creature and you know, pretty much an answer to the squirrels, so I don't feel too threatened. Unless I have a way to destroy that at an instant speed, I think we should win. And again, Gideon gives me the soft lock. It also gives me 2 creatures. Yeah, I don't think there's really any comeback unless they have, again, a way to destroy my thing at instant speed. I guess Wall of Wood can provide them with 1 mana at any point, no matter what I do with opposition, but still. Okay, Temple of Planning, fine. Probably putting anything that's not a way to destroy opposition on the bottom at this point. And they should attack with the Hermit, but again, it's fine with me. And yeah, Gideon just give me a soft lock here. Emeria Angel is not bad either. Okay, that's a lot of trigger. And at some point I can just, you know, tap all their creature, attack with all of my creature and kill them. I don't have like... I have the lock, but I don't have to wait and stand there not doing anything. I can just kill my opponent pretty fast when I want to. I will have to tap a decent amount of their creature though. Otherwise my Gideon is gonna die. So if I tap 3 squirrels, my Gideon... I need to tap 4 things actually, which is kinda annoying. So my opponent's gonna have access to this... Yeah, the Hermit was fairly good for them. Should I let... Actually, I can let Gideon take 2. This is a crucial... I think after the turn I have the lock, but this turn I need to be careful about what I tap and what I don't tap. Maybe I should just let Gideon die. Soon I will have enough, you know, enough token to tap the lands and the creatures. Kinda wanna save Gideon though, it's really good here. If I tap 3 squirrels, it does die though here, and here my opponent might have access to 6 mana, which give them the Primeval, which I really want to avoid. So actually I think I'm gonna let Gideon die. Because if they play Primeval, it's like pretty annoying actually. Yeah. Yeah, Gideon is gonna die, but as soon as I draw land, I get 2 more creatures, whether I cast Batterskull or Ymir Angel, and then I don't even have to care about the squirrels. Okay, so they drew a forest, and they can cast something relevant, apparently. If my opposition dies somehow... I don't know. I have a bunch of Prowess Monk, though. Crimson Dean is for 1. Probably just fetching another elf to try getting enough mana. So they have just Primeval, and they will draw cards. Okay. And Wall of Root is pretty soon gonna die. They must attack with a decent amount of squirrels here. They cannot attack with everything though, because again, I could swing back for quite a bunch of damage. Okay. You got my Gideon. Probably tapping the squirrel. Hopefully I draw a land. I drew Supreme Verdict. Not the best. Well, I can cast that. Okay, well I will take a few damage from the squirrel. I guess I can leave the Emery Angel back. Yeah, yeah, that sounds pretty nice. And my opponent cannot really attack efficiently. If they attack, they lose some. I mean, at least one squirrel. So let's tap the Arbor Elf first this time. I think it's just better. Llanowar Elf. Temple of Plenty. Forest. Not a forest. I guess not a forest. And I'm gonna keep the Emery Angel so that my opponent cannot really attack without losing, you know, a creature. I think it was right to let Gideon die just because if they cast the Primeval Titan, it's just pretty annoying. Okay, so they got rid of their Wall of Root and hard casted a Search. I think just suspending that and keeping the Wall of Root would have been better, but fine. I don't mind that play. Since I drew my Supreme Verdict and a land is a good top deck, there's not much I can draw that's gonna be bad. Like, Celestial Colonnade would be slightly annoying, but fine. Okay, sure, you wanna sack a squirrel. My opponent might die on the backswing. No, probably not. I don't have enough power, I think. They should not attack, though. I don't think it's gonna be a great play for them to make. Deal 6 damage, sack one of your threat. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. Okay, so there is the land, which is great. So it's gonna give me 3 more creatures, actually. And now, yeah, I think it's the luck here. So I can start attacking with the angel. Everything else is gonna stay at bay, but yeah. Okay, let's tap that. That. And next turn I actually have the kill, I think. Yeah, and I can keep a decent amount of creature around. So this is 4. I think I can leave my opponent with 4 mana and probably tap the rest of their creature and kill them on the turn after that. How much? If I don't have any prowess, it's gonna be 10. Yeah, it's gonna be more than enough. So I can just tap their, you know, their last creatures and kill them. And make sure, you know, I don't have to make that game last much longer. They have a Primeval they cannot cast. I don't think there's any 4-drop that can really save them. I would be more worried about leaving them with 5 mana because of, again, Acidic Slime and Conclave Naturalist, but the opposition won the match, which, you know, it's pretty much what this card does. It's kind of dumb. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to drop a like. You can also leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I see you for the final. Thank you for watching.